Two more Illini get the opportunity to play in the NBA, including one with the Chicago Bulls. Kinda. Locked on Illini. Let's go.
You are Locked on Illini, your daily podcast on the Illinois Fighting Illini. Part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.
Thank you for making Locked on Illini your first listen every single day. Another breaking news edition today. I said that I wasn't going to be recording anymore this week, but I'm a man of the people. And when Illini news happens, I want to let you guys know exactly what happened. Obviously, late Thursday, the NBA draft finally wrapped, and Terrence Shannon Jr. was the only Illini who was drafted. But that doesn't mean he's the only one that's going to be possibly playing in the NBA next year. It was announced a couple hours afterwards that Marcus Domask and Quincy Guerrier signed Exhibit 10 contracts with two NBA teams. Quincy signed with the Toronto Raptors, and Marcus Domask just needs to make that drive up I-57 because he went ahead and signed with the Chicago Bulls. Now, again, this isn't a contract. It's not even a two-way contract. So what's an Exhibit 10 contract? Now, I've been following the NBA my entire life, and I'm going to be very honest with you. I have no idea. When this was announced, I'm like, cool, Marcus Domask is going to be playing for the Bulls. Exhibit 10 contract. What does that mean? Well, I reached out to the folks at Armchair Illini, and I will go ahead and put that article in the description here. And they did a wonderful job, actually, of describing exactly what an Exhibit 10 deal is. Quote, it allows a franchise to convert a player specifically on a non-guaranteed one-year minimum to a two-way contract. A player can sign for an Exhibit 10 bonus of up to $50,000. If converted, the two-way contract is guaranteed for that amount. Additionally, a player who is waived and clears waivers before the season on an Exhibit 10 can sign with the G League team to play for that NBA team's affiliate franchise. If that player sticks with the G League team for at least 60 days, they'll receive their Exhibit 10 bonus. An affiliate player in the G League is technically a free agent eligible to sign with any NBA team. So good news for at least your local Chicagoland Illini fans. That essentially means that Marcus Domask, if he doesn't make the Bulls, he might be showing up for the Windy City Bulls. And you might be able to see him up close for another season or two for a lot cheaper. Now, granted, of course, we know Marcus wanted to stay with the Illini for one more year, and for whatever reason, the NCAA did not allow that to happen. But it's nice to see that the Domask family will continue to really pursue their career in basketball and give it a go with the local hometown team. Obviously, this kind of is the closing chapter on last year's memorable Illini run. Terrence Shannon Jr., as we talked about yesterday, was drafted 27 by the Minnesota Timberwolves. Marcus Domask and Quincy Guerrier, two of the other players who had NBA, capabilities. Both are going to get the opportunity to play at the next level. What does this say for the Illini program? This has to be a feather in Brad Underwood's cap once again. Marcus Domask was a Missouri Valley Conference player. Granted, a very good one, and one former player of the year. But in one season, Brad Underwood was able to elevate Marcus's play. Now, all credit to Marcus. Marcus put in the work. But Brad Underwood can kind of talk to future recruits, the future Marcus Domasks, like we just got Ben Hummerkaus, players of that ilk and caliber, and say, hey, look, you're playing at a smaller school, smaller conference. Yeah, you only got 1 year left. Let me mold you in that 1 year. Let me maximize your abilities, your capabilities. And what I can do is, you may not be on the NBA radar right now, but I'll put you on. Look at Marcus. Marcus Domask was a guy who even a normal college basketball fan was probably not aware of. He had one of the all-time great Illini seasons, made the All-Big Ten team, and the following year, he was able to sign a contract with the Chicago Bulls. Let me do that for you. Quincy Guerrier, somewhat similar story. He had a underwhelming couple seasons at Oregon, came to the Illini, had a solid season, if nothing else, and he was able to relay that into the same sort of deal that Marcus Domask just signed. That's 3 guys who are going to get the chance to play at the NBA level next year from last year's Illini team. Now, granted, Marcus is going to have to go to work if he wants to make the big leagues. Shooting 29% from three-point land is just not going to cut it. Obviously, he has athletic limitations, but he's got the IQ, and we know he's a workhorse. Fletch will tell you that he's a workhorse. The basketball staff will tell you that not many people out there will outwork him. So at this point, it's going to be nice that a lot of us, again, who are kind of local to Chicago, there's a pretty decent presence of Illini alums in the area that if we wanted to, we'll be able to see Domask again up close, and the tickets are going to be a lot cheaper, and just kind of cheer him on. And, who knows, bring your Illini gear, bring your Illini jerseys, hats, bring your kids who watched them on TV last year. These type of games are a lot easier to get signatures from. One thing about us Illini fans, I guess, that's what I call myself, fanalist, is we're proud of our own. And Marcus is a kid that none of us had much expectations for. And yet now here he is getting the opportunity to play for the NBA. Now, whether he does or not is not the point. It'll still be nice for us to kind of be able to show him our appreciation. And, Marcus, Quincy, Terrence, I feel like I'm speaking on behalf of all of Illini Nation. I wish you guys nothing but the best of luck. And should there be any updates on their careers, if they make the news for any sort of reasons, definitely stay locked in on here, Locked On Illinois. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button, share it with all your Illini friends, and help me continue to grow this channel. Again, there's not going to be a new episode anymore this week, but there might be another one ready to go should we get a commitment, in particular on the football side, in the next day or two. But until then, ILL, love you guys.